Hey, welcome back to T Mike's React. So glad you stopped by to hang out with you, man. If I can get you guys to hit that like, comment, subscribe before we begin, I really appreciate that. I want to talk to you guys on a human level about this generation. I know when I was growing up, we were learned or taught to respect your elders. Nowadays, there's no such thing. At least it seems that this generation of kids, and I just learned what YN means. I'm not gonna say it, but I just learned what it means, and yeah, I'm older, so I'm a little behind. But this generation, I don't understand. I don't understand what causes these kids to do the things they're doing without any regards. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I think it falls on the parents. Parents is not showing kids there's consequences for actions, but that's just my opinion. I'm talking too much. I already know that a lot of my subscribers don't like me doing too much yapping. So we're going to get into these videos, this compilation, the craziest IG live crash outs from these young generation. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about this. And you guys are going to see my reaction to it. So without any further ado, oh yeah, these videos are for entertainment purposes only. Let's get into the video, y'all.
These are the craziest IG live crash outs of all time. First, we gotta start off with the rapper from Atlanta who went live on the gram, crashing out, claiming that everybody on the live stream was soft and didn't want any.
Yeah, we pausing out the gate. That's how I do. I want to start off like this. This social media thing is crazy as hell. All these kids out here posting everything they do. You out here committing crimes and doing stupid shit, and you posting it. And the police watch these social media apps. They were created by the alphabet community and not the parade pride people. I'm talking about them boys. It's created by the government. And they're using it so they don't have to get out there and do their footwork and ask people, "Did you see this? What's going on?" No, you guys are telling on yourself, man. You guys are telling on yourself. They don't have to do no work. You guys are doing the work for them. But yeah, let's get back to this video, man. Young man on IG showing guns and threatening people. Y'all gangster when it's against people that look like yourself. But
Action.
I
He
ain't
then
fucking with
challenged
the mother
everybody who
boys.
wanted to test him to pull up if they were really about that action. Lil Shot let everyone know that he was going to smoke anyone who rode by his spot.
Why?
My mama. I don't get no none of that.
This is begs the question: what is going on in his mind and his life that's going to make him just give up on life? Some of y'all may see this as funny. Some of y'all may see this as tragic. It's just ain't no good way of looking at this, y'all. That's somebody's son, brother.
Pull through this I want to.
He might even be a father.
So I'm getting off on anything. Listen, bro. I'm getting off on anything, y'all. Somebody's name. Bro,
This boy losing.
keep asking me where I'm at. Pop out. Pull up. Pull up, bro. On my mama.
It's
Pull
somewhere
up.
down
Pull
south.
up right now. Pull up. On game.
You ain't hard, my dude.
So y'all hard. I'm smoking on every bro.
Nigga, you just
Somebody. This is daddy. Yo.
Lil Shot was outside in broad daylight with a stick, ready to let off at any car that seemed like
it
was his
wasn't
op.
weed
At
he
one
was
point,
smoking.
He even let everyone know that his ops already knew that he had some bodies under his belt, right after saying he ain't going to tell on himself.
I ain't even gonna tell him myself. Listen, my mom. Yo, so say less. Yo, on that block when I drop fat boy, ain't do. I ain't even shoot back your bro.
Telling on himself.
We don't give a none of that shit.
And the people that's in the comment ain't doing nothing but making it worse.
After a few more minutes of screaming at the live, he finally dropped his location. And his ops must have been watching, because not even like 2 to 3 minutes later, his ops pulled up. And you can hear them letting off that shot before he ran into the apartment doors, trying to get inside.
Where you at, little twin?
You tough.
East Lake. What the f*** same apartment he's in? Popeye. Oh, mama. Y'all niggas I don't want Popeye.
Lost.
Mama, I don't give a f*** if I die. I don't give a f*** if y'all niggas get
And
off
that's
on
the
me. I
problem.
bet I get off.
And that's the problem. He don't give a fuck whether he die or not, which means he get the shooting. Anybody can get shot. Innocent. The people. I mean, why? I don't get it. See? You ain't tough now. Look at you running. What you running for? Knocking on the door trying to get in. Come on now. But you tough. I'm popping off on anybody.
Eventually resuming in his apartment. And right before the live ended, he could be seen out of breath. So you know something did really go down. But Lil Shot situation ain't nothing compared to what an upcoming...
All right, y'all young kids, man. What do y'all get out of this? Is this clout chasing? Is this what that is? Clout chasing? You want people, oh, he's this, that. Nigga, you either going to be dead or in jail. You're not going to get to enjoy life. Y'all want to be tough so bad. And when you're gone, you're gone.
rapper from Memphis known as Boo Two Guns did. Because one day, Boo was sliding around North Memphis in a stolen Corvette that they had just hit for.
Down
and
south.
everything was cool at first, since they were flexing for the live.
Why y'all flexing? Y'all making yourself a target. This is not cool, young people.
A few minutes into the live, Boo and his homie ran into one of their ops at a park, and the dude told Boo and his homie that they were going to get their butt kicked. Boo took offense to what the dude said and crashed out on him and did this.
Who all down there? All they, what you call them? What's up? What am on that here?
After smacking him with the strap, Boo showed the dude on camera and dissed his gang, since the dude tried playing with him for no reason.
OTC, all in jail playing. What you in then? What's up? You FTK? Blood. All in jail playing. Switch out. All in jail playing. Now, what's up? We on the what's up? All they playing, you playing. Who? I don't know. You talking about? What's up? All they playing. I just smacked this OTC, Trula, blood, whatever you supposed to be.
Thankfully, Boo didn't take things too far and popped the dude, since he was strapped with a switch.
Again,
one
you're
thing to
telling
crash
on
your
yourself.
ops, but another to crash on a random dude who ain't did nothing to you. That's what this next person did, because one day, Lil Reese was walking down the street, and he saw a homeless man sleeping on the sidewalk who was kind of in his way. But instead of
Man, but y'all tough. Y'all tough. Y'all gangster. This is not gangster. This is not tough. You want to know what tough is? Getting your ass up, doing what you got to do to protect your family and your community, not to hurt. A random dude, a random.
walking around the dude, Lil Reese did this to get the dude out of his way.
Get his head. Put that head. Put that head. Put that head.
And the comments were pissed at Reese for doing this. They said things like that are the reason he keeps getting shot and beat up due to his karma and for the weird things.
Do I need to say anything? Do I? Y'all put in the comments What y'all think about that?
Things he keeps doing. But Reese ain't the only
Bullshit.
rapper from Chicago who crashed out on a random dude for no reason. Because Bloodhound Lil Jeff did the same one day while being on live. What he did was 10 times worse. One day, Lil Jeff was in his ops hood, and he caught a random dude from his ops hood and made him say F a dead dude from their hood. And since the dude didn't say it off, Jeff did this to him. That ain't the only time Jeff crashed out on live either, because one day he was riding through Chicago with some of his bros looking to catch.
You notice all these tough guys got a bunch of people around them, right? I don't need to say nothing else.
While doing that, he came across a car that resembled a car that his ops drove. Without hesitation, Jeff instantly switched at the car.
I'm finna play that next.
On that black car.
Thankfully, everyone in the other car was straight. But the live
What
video
drugs
had
are
some of
these
his fans
kids
shocked
taking? It's
at just
not
how quickly
weed.
Jeff and the other bloodhounds were ready to crash
They
out
popping
over some
pills
beat.
or something?
But if you
What the
thought
fuck
that
is
was crazy,
going on,
You gotta see
man?
what this next rapper from Chicago did. Because old footage surfaced on Vine off 1700, chasing one of his ops while he was still in school.
Boy, you go up to the school to fight with kids. Parents, get involved in your kids' life. Know what they're doing, where they're at, and what's going on, man. Know the kids they're around. Find out about their family life. A community used to be a community. I don't know what we're living in now, y'all.
And there's no telling if the dude is actually Vaughn off 1700. But thankfully, the teacher was there to stop it before he could put his hands on the other dude. But speaking of crashing out in school, some goons don't really care and are willing to crash out anywhere, even if cameras are there. And that's exactly what this next dude did. Because this gang member had got the news that his op was graduating. So he uploaded a pic on Snapchat saying, he think he graduated. He gonna die wearing that cap and gown. And the dude wasn't playing around either, because someone else that was attending the graduation recorded a video, and you could hear the dude letting off at the graduation when his op's name was called.
This is what we come down to, y'all. It's bad enough that we fight against the other people, but we gotta fight amongst
Hopefully, the dude
ourselves.
ended
How
up
are we
getting his
supposed to?
diploma and got out of that environment
Calm
before his
down,
ops ended
calm
up catching
down.
him. Since you could tell the people he's beefing with aren't playing fair. And these next dudes don't care because they took police on a high-speed chase while on IG Live while blasting some of their music to try and promote their song since they knew the clip would go viral.
Turn them lights out. Turn them lights out. Turn them lights out. Turn them lights out.
For ticket, we gon' slide, we gon' knock his head off. 556, make on the block every day, better stand tall. Call him in the alley for the Lord, he gon' call. The rub, but he didn't make it fall.
But that ain't the only time someone recorded themselves taking police on a chase. Because this next dude was taking police on a chase and let everyone know the reason he can't stop is because if he stops, he's gonna be gone forever.
And you are okay, it's bad enough these kids is in these gangs running around, all this other stuff, they yelling and hooping and hollering. But if you're 25, 30, 35, what the fuck is you doing? You ain't learned by now? You OGs supposed to be putting knowledge in these young YNs. And y'all sending them out to be crash test dummies. Oh, you young, you get out of jail by this time. Nah, that's not how it works, people. That's not how it works. Old head. You know better. I mean, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, but
he told people watching the live that if he stopped, the cops were going to smoke him.
I'm going forever, guys. If you're catching me, look. I'm going forever, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm feeling dying. It's not good out here.
why?
They getting me, man. Look at
The dude must have been some crazy fugitive, based on what he was saying. And it's one thing to get crashed by the cops on live, and another to chase your op down to try and smack him while live. This next dude was on live one day, and he saw his op in traffic at a light. So he instantly started to crash. He told his op to pull over so they could get it on. But his op wasn't really worried and tried to drive off. So that's when the dude started chasing him.
Pull him up. I don't care. But pull out. Pull out. Come on. Yeah. Yeah.
The dude followed his op, even though he felt like he was going to walk into a setup. And once they met up with each other, they were about to throw down. But the dude went back to his car and started letting off at him, since he saw that the dude had another person with him.
He on the phone with his people. He got somebody waiting. That's why he want me to follow him. Cause he trying to walk me into a setup. Ah, yeah, here we go.
Stupid.
Come on, bro. Got two. Come on. All right. I told you he's a. He's a. See that? He's a. He's a.
And he think this is cool.
Plus, I busted my back. He thought. She's on me.
And if the police investigated this situation, they probably solved it in no time, since the dude thought it was a good idea to do it while on Facebook Live.
Stupid.
Now, let's move on to YBC Duel, because Duel is a rapper from Philly who was known for his extreme antics and for dissing dead ops in hit songs. Some of the stuff he did was so...
Okay, what do y'all get out of talking about those that passed away? For what? You smoking on somebody's dead man's? Y'all got to get it together, man, for real. All this energy y'all got for each other, y'all get that together and put that towards the people that you need to put it towards. This place would be a whole lot different. But y'all gonna see it's coming.
So disrespectful that he even earned the name Mr. Disrespectful from his fans. But one day, Duel was so pissed, he went on live and went as far as digging up one of his ops' graves, since he wanted to show the ops how bad he hated them.
Tombstone, I'm gonna dig his dirt up. Hey, yo, where the at, yo? Carney, where the you at?
Due to how disrespectful Duel was, it caused him to lose his life because on August 23rd, 2024, a car pulled onside Duel while he was in traffic and let off some rounds at him, causing him to lose his life. His friend tried rushing him to the hospital, but unfortunately, he ended up passing away. And he probably should have eased up with the dissing and crashing out.
There's two roads in that life. The grave or the pen. There's no happily ever after. And this stuff is being perpetuated by the older people, putting it in on the younger people that don't know. They're fighting the fight against a group of people they don't know nothing about. How do we fix this, y'all? This shit is sad.
Since that's how many of his homies also went out. What Duel did to his ops' grave also influenced other gang members to try and do the same thing, since they saw that it made Duel go viral. One day, these goons from Florida went to their ops' gravesite and did the exact same thing. But to make things worse, one of the dudes even took a leak on the dude's grave, which is way too far.
Kyle Lennox, man, we digging his. You don't want to pick your. I'll pick him up for you, boy. That is dead, man.
In this next video, a man comes close to getting into a bang out, and over 50 people are watching him on IG Live. In this clip, a man with the IG handle, One Doubleback, can be seen cruising around with a strap while on IG Live, ready to crash out on anyone who played with him. It seemed to be another vehicle following him, and he said the guy was even running red lights to keep up.
God, he's running red lights and all. This wants to die. He's
Yo,
running
first of all,
red
watch your
lights.
fucking mouth. Get 'em, boys.
He yells at the other vehicle, "What you want, bro?" while aiming his strap out the window. He then yells, "Who are you?" The dude in the other car yells something back and then speeds off.
What, bro?
Who the are you?
But this is stuff people find entertaining.
The driver still seems paranoid and decides to let one off and speed up even more before the live ends. It doesn't seem the other car hit back at him, so the driver might have been under the influence and tripping off something while on live. But this next dude was walking down the block with some of his homies, and all of them
Goofy
were
of the
taunting
year.
their ops. And you can tell their adrenaline was rushing because the second they saw a random car, they instantly let off at the car since they thought it was one of their ops.
Check, son. You heard that? Where you
He ain't
from?
think it was one of his ops. He show out for clout.
Yeah, on first grade. Yeah.
They sound like they're from Chicago.
And it seems like the dudes were thirsty to catch one that day, but how quickly they crashed out without knowing who it was. But if you thought that was crazy, in this next clip, a gang
Somewhere
member
from the
LA
Midwest.
found out where his op lived and exploded the car since he claims that his op said something stupid to him.
And all that, and big ass throw ball cap with all that. Oh, and I'm the one whacking out all knives. Damn.
Okay.
I'm a damn. Blew the car. This on Fig Street. I had to blew the 60s out.
That's down south somewhere.
A whole one. They know what it's at. Yeah. Oh, watch your car blow up. Want to pop hot to me? Now I'm blowing
West
your
Coast.
car. On the day, I told you I'm outside.
And the dude filmed the whole crime while on IG Live, basically self-snitching on himself because he gave the location of where he did it at and everything, while repeatedly letting everyone know he was the one who blew the car up.
You did all that popping on the damn homies and pulled up to like on the damn you pulled up to like on the damn like ain't this like 68 and like Fig on the damn like we in the 60s like ain't your car on fire like y'all just blow your car on the damn like ain't your car finna blow up like on where don't pop to me on the damn homies I already blow shit.
You gotta be careful with who you're beefing with because this next dude from the Bronx ran down on a migrant op and was ready to smoke him in broad daylight.
¿Qué te dije?
Estaba tirando punto, ¿va?
¿Qué te dije?
No estoy tirando puntos, loco.
¿Qué
Yo
te
voy para
dije?
mi casa, pa.
¿Qué te dije?
Siempre pasar con los 30.
And the dude who crashed out might not have had much to lose, but some people aren't afraid to crash out, even if they have a ton of stuff to lose, because New York drill rapper Dougie B was in the hood not too long ago and saw one of his ops. So he and all the DOA members he was with instantly blitzed the dude and tried to end him right there.
Jaguar. Jaguar.
I told y'all, Jay, okay?
Come here, I got him on record. Come, Hottie. He Jack, come. He Jack. He Jack, come. We JK. We JK, dummy. Dummy. We JK, dummy. Dogs. We JK, dummy. What you doing? Dummy. Don't trip. Come here, don't trip. Whoa, don't trip. Don't run, don't trip.
Want y'all to know if y'all want to see uncensored versions, y'all might want to look into my my Patreon channel.
Dougie B and all of the other members didn't care, even though they're a known gang in the city and are fighting a RICO. Instead of lying low to stay off the radar, they're still crashing out. And the way this next dude crashed out is a way no one has ever seen, because a dude is on a train and sees a person that he's into it with. And I guess since the dude didn't have a strap or pig poker on him, he picked up the first thing that he saw to get at his op, because he had a few words with his op and let off the fire extinguisher at the person.
Really, y'all?
You wanted it? You wanted it? You wanted it?
That can't be healthy.
And it's a good thing that was the only thing he could get his hands on at the time, because there's no telling how bad things would have been if he got a hold of something else. But now, let's move on to this next clip, since a dude recorded himself smacking his op out with the blick, because a goon from Atlanta had pulled up to where his op lived and waited for him to come out of the house. And when the dude came out of the house, he smacked him up with the blick and started dissing the dude's gang and dead people.
Slap with that blick. Stop him. Wait. Hey, hey. Oh. You know what, Blaze? Big forehead. Who got forehead?
What this next person did is even crazier because he was at the beach and saw someone he didn't like. He upped his strap and started letting off. What's crazy is that he didn't have a mask or anything on and did it while everyone was looking.
God! Oh my God!
Then, after crashing out, the dude even went back and tried to pick up all of the casings after he had just let off some rounds.
Go, top, go. Back, come on. You know we on. Where's the at?
Hey,
But now, let's move on to the craziest crash out of all time that you have to see. This upcoming rapper was
And
fed
I'm
up with
pretty sure
everything
there's
that he was
more.
going through. So we went live on Facebook and said, y'all won. Today's the day. You could tell the dude was stressed with the way he was acting. And while on the live, the police had pulled up on him because of what he had just recently done. But instead of surrendering, he took them on a chase and said, they gonna take him out.
I dropped the ball. I let him get to me. They won. They won, y'all. I'm sorry.
That's sad.
I was so blessed. I had made it through. There they go, y'all. Oh, they gonna kill me, y'all. They behind me. They gonna kill me, y'all. I'm gonna make them kill y'all. Today is the day I die.
But things only get worse because while trying to flee, the dude ended up hitting a curb and popped his tire since he wasn't paying attention to the road. And not long after trying to flee with one tire flat, he ended up rapping out at an intersection.
Please don't be a him.
I am so sorry. They coming. They coming. Feel me?
One of the main problems we have in my community, especially with the men, is that we don't talk about our problems. We internalize it, and then eventually we explode on somebody else, which is not the way to go. Whatever happens, I believe if he has somebody he can talk to before whatever happened, it might not have gone that route, as with most of these young men.
And I gotta go. I gave it all I could, y'all. I gotta make these feel me? It's been a real ride.
Someone else from the town recorded another POV of what went down. And the situation also made it on the news since the dude took police on a chase after they pulled up on him about a domestic violence call due to a situation he had with his girlfriend.
Oh no.
It's a white Charger, man. It was just running from the police and it crashed out, Gunner Fair Road.
Are investigating a shooting that led to a police chase and ended with a horrific crash earlier today. Now, Columbia police went to a domestic-related shooting call around 11 a.m.
He done
on
killed
Blossom
his baby
Street.
mama.
Police say the shooter left the scene and led Columbia PD and the Richland County Sheriff's Department on a chase.
Emotion is
now,
the
during
main
that
thing.
Chase, the suspect got into a crash with several vehicles.
And
that
most
was
of
on
our
Hazelwood
young men
Garner
and
Ferry
older men
roads.
don't have
As of now,
control
we
of
do
their
not know the
emotions.
condition of the suspect or others involved in the crash. Law enforcement does tell us that the shooting which preceded the crash was not considered life.
And the dude probably just should have taken the gun charge and first-degree assault charge and changed his life around after getting out of jail instead of completely crashing out like that.
All right, y'all. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. That's crazy. What is going on in our world, man? Not just the young men, the older men. I mean, we got to do better. Okay, that video was brought to us by Trapologists, you guys. If you like their channel and the content they bring, make sure you subscribe. As you can see, I did. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my channel as well. And until next time, wow, y'all. Peace out.